My name is Gordon Coombs.
I grew up in Madison and went to college out east. When we moved down here, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, maybe some volunteer medicine or something. Right out the back window, here's this big conservancy growing, and I didn't realize it at the time, but I got sucked in. Yeah, my wife was the organized the thing, and I was sort of a peripheral participant.
My name is Jan Coombs. Gordon and I moved down to Middleton about 20 years ago when he retired. He was a physician, and I was sort of a professional volunteer up in Marshfield. So when we moved down here, we bought this condominium right on the Conservancy, and soon after that we discovered that the city was going to be putting some sewers through the Conservancy, and so I got together some of the neighbors. We got some papers out and became a non-for-profit organization to try and protect the Conservancy. And so I sort of became the political part of our marriage, and Gordon became the restoration part, and he's very much into plants and animals and all this stuff. We decided that we really needed to start working on the Conservancy to help improve the habitat. And Gordon became the volunteer coordinator for the Friends.
The first thing I did was to run Restoration and Management Committee for a number of years. And the nice clear areas you see there look nice because it was growing corn. And that was the first part that we restored. I'm sure that we're speeding up the process. We're just spreading seed 10 times as fast as it used to be spread by the wind and birds and animals. And we put a great variety of seed in. I don't know, there's 60, 70, 80 different species that have been planted all over together, all over the place. And then you kind of see what survives. There's a base seed that is a variety of grasses mostly, and it's a mix of 10 or 20, I don't know. They're all mixed up. And you have people with buckets, and they just walk, and then there'll be people with individual seeds in small amounts, and they'll, in this 10-acre area that you're seeding, they will do patches around. And they don't know where the other guy's patches are, so it gets all mixed up, but it has a color effect. When you look at the side of the hill, when they come in bloom, there's a patch of yellow here and a patch of blue there, like that. It really looks wild. I kind of look at this as a reenactment thing. This is something that we're looking at something that was, and we're looking at something that probably never will be again. And we're looking at something that isn't now. This isn't the way unmanaged areas look like. This is something we created. But it probably doesn't have anything to do with the reality of how things are. We've got, it used to be we had seed distribution depending on the wind and the birds and the shaggy mammals that went through carrying things on their feet and whatnot. And now we're doing it. We're superimposing our seed distribution, like all the things we have planted around here in our gardens. That we're manipulating the environment as we do with as occurs naturally with those hot, the warming of the earth or whatever, and on and on and on. And I don't think we know really where we fit in yet. I think people are increasingly disturbed with how we're doing it, but it's a real exciting business, and I wish I had another 80 years to watch what happens.